Okay, hello everyone. How are we doing today? Hey there, Abyssal. Came from work, now not doing too much. Post-work relaxation is always a good thing. I myself, doing decently. Did pretty much the same as you. Wrapped up my day job. Had a bit of relaxation with Project Zomboid and now streaming Stellaris. So I'm still trying to figure Project Zomboid out and actually last longer than a few hours on the survival mode, so I might be tweaking that in the background and coming back to it at some point. I am definitely looking forward to when the beta 42 releases. Zomboid relaxation. If I can survive past the first few hours, yes, Blue Cornflower, and hello, welcome in. So we did leave off last stream. We did finally find where the Second Fallen Empire is, and they are over here and at war with a bunch of other people. So the Lavan progenitors, which are these lovely people here, enigmatic observers, but apparently both they and the remnants here apparently decided that when it got to the year 2400, they both seemed to have woken up and chose violence. Thankfully, we managed to fight them down to 100% war exhaustion, so they should be getting a surrender message soon enough. So we do have a few issues where we are losing a lot of energy at the moment. Crystals is fine, food is fine because we have a maximum of 65,000 for each of those. Could I show species and civics? Sure. So I did change these before, I think it was before the last stream. So our ethics have still more or less stayed the same, but our civics are now distinguished admiralty, exalted priesthood, and warrior culture. So this now gives us additional bonuses and buffs for our admirals and generals, and the warrior culture replaces entertainer jobs with duelists. So we get unity, amenities, and naval capacity from that. And then the priesthood I adapted in because we got the spiritualist ethics due to a random event, and we are also now dictatorial, so I've got to make sure I keep at least a good few thousand unity on hand so I can specifically choose the next ruler. But that's what we changed from the last time. So we were oligarchic, so hold an election every 20 years. And I can't 100% remember what we had. Scavengers, definitely. And maybe citizen service? Yeah, the icon for citizen service looks familiar. So we have changed things a little bit to go on more of a war focus than scavenging and trying to survive. So let me just add a new monthly trade for consumer goods, because we do have a bunch of those. Well, we're maxed out on our consumer goods, so we'll
Science Division
sell a bunch of those and hopefully that will get us some energy credits back. Habitante Unified World. Who is that? Yeah, who is that? Hang on, give me a moment. So the names. Habitine. You guys. Okay. Right, so someone over here has decided, yeah, these guys, because you have Ah, okay. So for some reason you have a gateway leading over to our world, but we don't seem to have a gateway leading back to yours. Oh yeah, and you've also encountered the L gate, or your neighbour has encountered the L gate. That's going to be fun. That is going to be so fun to deal with. Oh, and one of the pre-FTLs that we were also looking at, rather than bombing themselves back to the Stone Age, these guys created artificial intelligence and then subsequently lost the war to them. So their planet is now taken over by robots and the old species has gone extinct. Potentially a life lesson there. Potentially a life lesson there. So who do we have? We've got Placid Leviathans there. So you are taking over Deneb and Dimith. So these two systems that we've got here. Thankfully, Kosk Station is a citadel, so that's going to be difficult to take over. And we also now have a couple of iron cannons. We can actually get rid of 3 of these, which I am going to do. It's going to make things very expensive, but we can afford it. So 7 defense platforms and 2 iron cannons. So those take up 8 slots each. And then let's have a look at Deneb. So yeah, similar situation. We can get rid of 2 of these. And then we can go ham on the iron cannons. Because, yeah, damage 439.65 versus 59.49. Obviously, you're going to have a lot more of those. But that's going to be... yeah, more or less 8 of those roughly is equivalent to this. However, yeah, hull points and armor don't quite add up as much, and we also needed technology to. So, thought enforcement. That could be useful if we get any other planets that decide that they want to start causing chaos. Oh, and yes, a couple of other things. I did add in a mod for a small outliner, and also one that changes a few of the research technology options so that if it's a tiered system you can actually now see like whether it's 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Climate restoration, that one, galactic stock exchange, gene modification. I think I'll go for the galactic stock exchange. So the good news is that if we do have war declared on us, we are friendly enough with these guys that they've actually decided that they will... oh, nope, looks like it's changed. Okay, they used to have an option where they would declare... what's the word? If we had war declared on us, they would guarantee our independence. That's the word. Okay, so the Jonan Sentients we have a defensive pact with. So if someone declares war on us, they will come to our aid. And we just see what else. Yeah, so it's just a defensive pact with the Jonan Sentients. And yeah, okay, no one else is guaranteeing our independence. Okay, at least for the moment, no one else is guaranteeing our independence. And while I actually think about it, seeing as we have quite a few envoys available, I'll just see if I can chuck them into the galactic community and have a look at this. Okay, modifiers minus 5%, but if we can get ourselves... ooh, couple of people are in breach of the Space Amoeba Protection Act. That's not good. Okay, where are we on the thing? 11.4 thousand. So we are way behind a bunch of other people. But if we'll support those... Yeah, I'll support the ready shield as well. Fine. Change council size to 4. Yes, because that gives us a little tiny bit more opportunity to get onto the galactic community, though it's going to take us a while. So, development aids. Council members gain 20% diplomatic weight but lose 15% of their income in energy, minerals and food. Other members of the community lose 20% diplomatic weight but gain 5%. I'll chuck myself onto the oppose one, but it doesn't look like that's really going to make any difference anyway. Oh, and I think someone's just... Oh, you guys have got 88 power on the galactic front. That is cute. That is cute. Oh, you say that. You say that, Blue Cornflower. I do think it was very much an influence, because I'm not sure if it's actually... Let me just have a quick look. I'm not sure if it's actually a... Oh, there we go. So I'm just having a look at the achievements. I know there is one that says things I've never got it. I need to scroll down. Oh god, where is it? There is. I know there's one relating to the council, but it does seem to very, very much be influenced by... There it is. So there is an achievement called With Thunderous Applause, Become the Galactic Emperor, and it's got a picture of one of the Empire species, like in the dark hood, like Emperor Palpatine. So yes, very, very much influenced by that, if not outright inspired. You miss when there was xenomorph cavalry, even if it was just an icon. Don't think I recall that. Don't think I recall that on mine. I know we have Titanic Life, and we were previously able to recruit a Titanic Beast, but apparently we can't do that anymore. Don't know why, because we don't have any in an army that I'm aware of. There's like, yeah, the assault army. So we've got standard troops and psi troops, but that's pretty much it. Very late games thing you had to research. Could attach xenomorph cavalry to your ground troops. That will probably explain why I wasn't able to see it, and a long time ago. Yeah. Stellaris is always evolving. Whether you find that a good thing or not is your own perception. We do also have the L gate up here. We didn't, unfortunately, spawn in an area where we have an L gate option anywhere near, at least not from what I can see. Yeah, so natural wormholes. I don't know if it would actually turn up red for us or not. Obviously, gateway wormhole. We've still yet to unlock wormhole travel, I think. Okay, yeah, you guys are getting a bit battered. So offensive war, only 44% war exhaustion. Okay, back when you could choose between the 3 modes of FTL travel. Okay, that definitely tells me how long ago it was. That definitely tells me how long ago it was. Guys up. Should be able to. Okay, who's... Okay, someone's done a gateway. Yeah, saying that it was back before the big 2.0 change. That... Wow, that must have been like 2016, 2017 then. That's a little bit of a scary thought. Oh yes, and one other things is that I've started building up orbital habitats so we can actually squeeze out a bit more population and a few more resources. So this one I've got luxuries distributed, so amenities and immigration pool are up 25%. And that's one of the pre-FTLs gaining... Oh, Arcturus Prime. I'm going to say, where is that? And why is that? So base 50, plus 5 for a habitat, plus 5 for a utopian dream. 13% pop approval rating. 15% from the ruler. Why? Not quite sure why. Well, that's only 23% anyway. It shouldn't. Okay, long expired set of covert codes has just been reactivated. Okay, I'm gonna ready an extraction team and just see what happens with that one. Observation insights. Let me actually change it over to favor insights for that one just to see. Relic activation. It's a ploy, yes. I was waiting for that. We now suspect the operative never existed. All operatives who are associated with this endeavour have been disavowed. Then the Misharan Trading Consortium will be restricted for a time as the spy network recovers. So yes, I can't quite see why you are necessarily unhappy. A very low faction approval. What faction are you part of? The internal strength. Okay, internal strength. Ah, because you got an approval of 0%. Oh gosh. Okay, right. Why? Okay, disallowing unrestricted wars, minus 25. Any influx of Xenos will displease them. A non-aggression pact with another empire. Want to be in peace and isolationist diplomacy. Well, you know what I'm going to do for that? Suppress the faction. I'm just going to suppress that one so it is basically, well, not appealing at all, hopefully.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Okay, I'll pause on that one for the moment. Let me just have a look to see what all of these ones are. Conquest, hegemony, high naval capacity usage. Okay, yeah, they're complaining about that one. Unfortunately, I can't really do much. Technocratic. So minus 20%. So no more than equivalent in tech level. 0%, 0%. So it's just if we can get our technology up. Hello, bridge face, photo suppression, yippee. It's not photo suppression. It's just I'm saying your issues and ethics do not align with mine. Therefore, I'm not going to pay attention to you. Okay, 50% here. So, okay, 15% you're complaining about synth and AI. This one... Okay, you're fine because there's nothing here that's reducing it. The alien awareness one has a lot, so I'll get back to that one in a moment. So the primacy block. They should have won the election skill issue. That is one way to look at it, yes. Okay, so ensuring that no Xeno species enjoys full citizenship rights will please them. Asserting dominance is 0%, and aggressive first contact protocols is minus 5%. So, I mean, maybe? So, let's have a look at this one. Legislating a policy of subtle or non-interference in pre-FTL civilizations will... No species-wide slavery. Oh dear. Enclaves, that's 0%. Federated. An oppressive subjugation. Exploiting them will displease them. So subjugation. Ah, right, this one. So we've got this on pretty much default. So oppressive vassalage, so we could just go for balance. And just go back and have a look. See how that changes things. Okay, that looks like it's reduced it to 0% happiness just because it's not 100% what they want, but it's better than what we did have. So plasma cannons and what we have. So how long? 28 months for that. 33. And then obviously we're going to get into the interesting ones here. 75 months and 82 months. Do I want damage up or attack speed? I think I'll go for attack speed and then see if the other one will re-roll and be beneficial to us. Yeah. Still only 13%. So I may just have to deal with that because we do have under the technology, let's say one of these things, or I think I was thinking of something else. I think I was actually probably thinking of something else there, but either way we'll be able to get something that will increase the stability soon enough. Oh yeah, there it is. Thought enforcement. So governing ethics attraction plus 25%. Happiness minus 10%. Tracking plant. No, because those are going to be minus happiness, so that's not something that we really want to do. Habitability modification could be interesting. That will only take 12 months. But army damage, I definitely want to get back and at least try and make sure that we've got a decent amount of army stuff. Okay, I was wondering, it's like, okay, I should be able to get these into my empire as a subject, but we need to be at war, and because we're not the one in control of that, we can't force the peace treaty. Words are hard today. Words are a little bit hard today. Maxed out on facts. That's fine. So society management, is there anything here that we could really want? Or we could really do? Okay, find military application optional. First engineer. I think I'll do that one. So society research gained 11,000. Not bad actually. And military applications. So, oh, okay, right. So only for 5 years. And peaceful applications. Okay, so ancient fad. Happiness plus 5. That could be good. That could be good. Efficient manufacturing. So consumer goods, amenities. Leader experience gain. Let's go for ancient fad. It's probably not gonna... Oh, well, it's increased the happiness here enough for it to tip over to not being an unstable area. Okay, influence has maxed out. Okay, so they are hostile to us. For the moment, I can't quite see why.
Station reports enemy contact.
Okay. Apparently we are genocidal. Border friction, opposing empire's claims, bombardment policy, slave policy, rivals with allies and allied to rivals, galactic community member, broke migration treaty, broke guarantee, broke non-aggression aggression pact, border friction, this empire's claims, rivals, wicked cyborgs, in breach of galactic law, Okay. So yeah, we are not liking each other for them or much for the moment. It's probably not a good thing. Okay, I keep on looking at administrative insight despite the fact that it's one of the ones that I've looked at and I have no opinion on, so I've just been leaving it. Okay, next Senate next Senate session
Lost to enemy action.
is a little bit over a year away. What? When did we just lose? Game? I think that's meant to be connected up to something. I think this one's meant to be connected up, but it's not. Right. I don't know what's happened there. I guess you need jump drives to be able to get to and from that section. So our capital is no longer connected to Minimar Specialist Industries. I wonder why that is. So yeah, you do have independence guaranteed by the Holy Zukan Confederacy and Foreign Trading Consortium. So you are all very, very much very, very powerful compared to us. So we're not going to have too many opportunities to attack them. Which is kind of why I was... Oh! Oi, I saw that. Special Reaction Flotilla 60,000. Okay, well, how much do all of my fleets come together at then? Okay, so that's 50, 65, 95,000. So if we move down here, then we should be able to just attack them all. And because we've got hyper relays, it shouldn't take us that long.
Tracking a new enemy fleet.
Yep, there we go. Von Ocon Remnant Special Reaction Flotilla. Still not enough intel, so maybe I should actually move. Oh no, can't spy on them. Never mind. Can't spy on them. Well, that was a wasted opportunity.
Station reports enemy contact.
I'm aware.
Spaceport lost
And I'm aware
to
that
enemy
this place is not going to hold up much to them at all. Bump up the speed so we're not just sitting around watching things. Hopefully at least with these. That's 40. So that should... These ones here should be more than enough to take them over regardless. Obviously we're going to have a situation of... Oh, like that. Where we're going to pop our fleets in and they are going to... Oh, no. They were generous enough to actually allow us to come back and
fleet action underway.
Encounter them with our full-ish fleet power, and we just lost. They just lost almost 12,000. I presume they're, yeah, jumping out. Yeah, emergency FTL jump cooldown plus 100%. So there's quite a lot of these that are fairly battered and bruised, even just to begin with. Okay, move all you across to there. Yeah, I think we're going to have to keep an eye on this section because this is where at least some of them are deciding to come through. And I was going to say we should have had those Titan or the iron beams. Can we see them here? Yes, we can. The iron cannons. Look at those. Look at how pretty they are.
Engaging enemy station.
yeah, obviously if we hover over them, military power 8,254 versus 1,081. So it is more or less an 8-to-1 ratio of those comparative to the defense platforms, which would be to, or is more or less to be expected. Okay, we've got those up here and take back our station here, and then probably we'll just sit there and wait, because I don't think the Fallen Empire is going to be able to do much to us. So apparently, speaking of, we are getting a load of food in at the moment. So we are probably also going to need to, let me just check. Okay, alloys are doing pretty well. Let me sell 24 of those and see how that balances out. I think we probably want to remove the minerals. We're wanting some of them.
Engaging enemy station.
Comes our lovely fleet against like 1,000 fleet power for that station. Very, very quick and easy victory. Okay, so we are just about making a profit now. So if I add on a couple more for there, and then how are minerals doing? Can we actually get away with buying those and still staying in the positive? I think we can, at least for now. And obviously if we do need to... Okay. Okay. Exotic gases, prices a little bit low. Rare crystals could be okay. We don't have any Jewel to sell, and we could sell a couple of dark matter. So if I just go ahead and do that. One moment. Okay, oh dear. One of our envoys to the galactic community has fallen prey to an alien substance that has proven extremely addictive. So now exert a considerable degree of influence, forced to do their bidding in return for satisfying her cravings. So fire her or recall. Yeah. I think I'll recall her for retraining, because that is not something we want to look kindly upon. Definitely not something we want to look kindly upon. And we're connected back to Minimar Specialist Industries with our hyper readers. It still is a slight annoyance that keeps on flicking back and forth depending on how diplomacy is going, if there's war or anything. Slightly annoying to keep on getting all of those notifications, but what can you do? So we should be almost done for this one. It'll be nice to actually get back to some peace and be able to do some diplomatic options, rather than just sit here and wait for this to keep ticking on. Obviously includes getting these guys as a vassal of ours, because they are expansionist. Seeks to grow peacefully but has no specific diplomatic focus. Oh, I think it might be a good idea if we could actually get them into our empire, and at least gives us another species that we can use and utilize for whatever specialist items we want to use them for. So how is this place doing? More or less fine. There we go, 100% war exhaustion, so we should be getting an automatic peace treaty at some point, whenever that's going to agree to it. So our problem here is we do not have enough housing. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can put here that would really do so. But I could replace the food processing center because the planet production is plus 35. Plus 74, and this does plus 35. But I'm not quite sure how that would actually impact the standard agricultural district jobs. Don't really want to get rid of any of these specialized industries. We could always get rid of an exotic gas refinery because there are 2 on this planet. Yeah, let me do that. And so we want to come down here to luxury residences. Only going to give 3 housing, unfortunately. But it does mean that there's going to be a bit more opportunity for jobs and work there with that extra little bit of housing. Okay, we've made peace. War has ended with the status quo. Good. Okay, so propose subjugation. So, I want integration permitted, but you can have independent diplomacy and... Okay, you know what? I'll see if... Okay. So I'm just going through here and just seeing what I can potentially do to kind of get them on board. So, okay, giving them 15% on basic, advanced and research gets them on board, hopefully. And yep, they can only be a protectorate. So integration is permitted, so we can integrate them and bring their planet into our empire. They will have independent diplomacy and expansion permitted for now, but I don't think they're going to be able to get much in terms of claims on areas, so let's just wait for them to hopefully read those terms and accept them. There we go. Subjugation offer accepted. The 00 Honor Directive will serve the Citizen League of Bav. Hello there. Yeah, I mean, I did see that obviously they were hopefully going to agree to those terms, but they did say a little bit saying that they could potentially disagree. I just wanted to make sure, but welcome into the stream. Yes, we have our own robot buddies. I mean, we've had them for a while because, let me go to the species, we are very welcoming to people from across the galaxy. So we've had... Gosh, this takes a while to scroll through at the moment. Yeah, we've got one species of robots who came over from somewhere. I'm still not 100% sure. And then we've got these robots which we built ourselves. I am not going to call them Roomba. I'm going to be nice to them. Ignore the fact that I've got 2 species in my empire that are just called robot, but I'm going to be nice to them. Circles. Now we can actually have a look at them properly. So, go in here and you are on this planet here. Oh, and look, we've got some of our own guys there now. That is cute. Gotta change their name? Maybe. Okay, there they are. So, machine, obviously immortal, habitability plus 200%. Logic engineers, durable and mass-produced, but they are also uncanny. Were created in the image of one of the most horrible species in the galaxy. Or in the universe, rather. And luxurious, pop amenity assembly cost plus 20%. But ouch, ouch. Well, I'm hoping, so far at least, that I'm able to keep all of the robots and synthetic populations happy enough with me. Hopefully I can keep them happy enough with me, for the time being at least. Where are we on technology? Okay, we're still a decent ways off there. Everything else, probably bump that up. I can definitely bump the food up. And the minerals. Get that one. There we go, that's good. That's good. So now the question is, obviously we've absolutely slammed you. So declare rivalry. Obviously cannot declare war on them, and we can't spy on them either, so that's a slight annoyance. Yeah, I love how they're saying this, but they've got a inferior fleet to us. So humiliated modifier, no, we will not be bullied. They can now use the punishment casus belli against us. Okay. Can I actually find one of these that is not occupied? Ah, there we go. Okay, so you're now only equivalent. I'm going to declare you rivals as well. And they've obviously... Oh no, they're no longer a valid target for some reason. Looks like they just got a bunch of fleets back from somewhere. And when can I integrate you then? How long would it be before I could potentially integrate you guys? Okay, need to have been a subject for 10 years and will cost us 93 influence. That's doable. That is very, very doable. So, bump up the speed again. So, champions of the community. Ah, yes, this was one that I was, I think, yeah, voting for. 9.1 thousand. Oh my goodness, we are getting absolutely slammed here. Okay, right, I'm gonna oppose that one. Minor sanctions, non-adherent. Advanced Dino studies. Diplomatic way from tech and research station. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just to see what happens. Okay, are there any other places that I want to reinforce? Or probably this one. Even if we do just get it up to a citadel, we can max everything out. Any others? All fine there. Are these fully upgraded? They should be. And they should have all the resources they need. That one needs to be upgraded. So that doesn't have a missing building. Doesn't either. Okay, so everything looks to be... You guys don't get to claim things from me. The 00 Onan Directive has laid claim to the Arcturus system. You don't get to do things like that to your overlord. Yeah, so that's going to be 7.5-ish years. That's going to fly by at the rate that we're going. The question is there anyone else we can potentially get on our side? The migration treaty. Okay, I don't think... Okay, I'm gonna move you from the diplomatic, or the galactic community rather. Okay, spy network. Democratic Fresh Alliance. I cannot recall who those are. So the Democratic... guys up here. Okay. Right, they're probably not going to accept anything really with us, are they? So you are... or Federation Association status. Okay, these guys are going to claim all of my systems, aren't they? They're just going to claim as many of my systems as they can get their hands on, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work because they are all... Okay, join the Federal Autonomous Power. That's not going to be good. Oh lord, look at how many people are on there. Oh gosh. Oh. Just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. Is there any way to actually destroy a Federation? Is there any way to actually destroy a Federation? He favors to collect from us. Oh. Yeah, that Federation is not happy with us at all. Okay, we may be kind of on our own for the time being. Obviously, if I use my last tradition tree here to get diplomacy, we could start making our own federations. But I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to have a look at these and see if we can figure out if there's anything that we would want to do right now. Colossus Project, Defender of the Galaxy, Interstellar Dominion. Galactic Antenna. Payback. Oh, this is going to be minor inconvenience, time to become the crisis. I was thinking that, but I think I need to hold off on that until I actually get more fleet power, just in case. Because some of ours are pretty battered and bruised. Upgrade and heal. Do the same. Only send you to heal because you are the recovered ship that we had. Only upgrade it when we actually unlock new ships. Clearing some of our territory under your control, though I don't know why. I click on that and it only sends me between those two, but I come up here.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Where were they? But I click on where it was them up here somewhere. It's an L gate. There's the gateway. But I click on that one and it centers on here. Don't 100% know why that's happening, but oh well. Yeah, and you've declared us rivals. Unsurprising. There's our juggernaut. Okay, we can upgrade our habitat using a planetary decision. I think yes. Of course, I keep on looking at some of the tech levels for all of these. Okay. Atha Nebian Multitude. Oh, great. The hive minds. Okay, you are up here. So Misharan. There we go. So subsidiary under Misharan Trading Consortium. Does that mean that they will be pulled into the war as well? I get the feeling it might be. So this could be a little bit of a problem for us. Just slightly. The good news is we do show a border up here, so we can pretty much just shove all of our fleets up there to potentially deal with it. Whether that would actually genuinely have an impact is something that I'm not sure on. Okay, just having a look at that and just seeing. Yeah, I don't quite know why we're being seen as genocidal, but we are apparently seen as genocidal. Fleets are recovering, which is always nice to see. Okay, so how many can we reinforce? We'll need 33,000 alloys. And there's also the fact that we don't have nearly enough fleet power for everything. Naval capacity, I should say. So which... Eight. Right, okay, so the reef and the coast. There we go. Okay, cannot merge or split fleets, still not upgrading. Okay, we'll wait for that one. Cyban administration has become pacifistic. Now the problem is... Okay, you are up here and you are under Minimar Specialist Industries. Because of course you are. So Holy Zucan Confederacy. Do I have anyone in here for you? No. However, got a few more days and we can get you in to build up a spy network and potentially try and sabotage relationships. Whether this will actually have a there we go. Whether this will actually have an impact is questionable. Unfortunately, if I can get everyone... Okay, you're at war as well. But yeah, unfortunately, I think the one way to unite the galaxy is to choose to become the crisis and then everyone will just pile on me. Which is not what I want to do, at least not for the moment. Thankfully, we can upgrade a few things. Sell a few more other things.
Ships refitted.
I reduce that down. Increase these a little bit as well. So 35 alloys being sold for not quite 7 energy credits each. That's 245, I think, so could remove that and still be in the positive for energy. Yep, there we go. Absolutely correct. And you've declared rivalry with us. Okay, yep. This galaxy is not getting too friendly for us for the moment. Okay, base intel level. I'll leave that for the moment because obviously there's a chance that our leader here could die any minute and we'll need to call an election. And I want to make sure I have at least some influence, some unity that I can use to choose who I want my next ruler to be. Okay, apparently people are not happy on this one. People are not happy on this habitat. One person. Just there. How long is it going to take? Okay. Right, pretty much almost 2 years to upgrade you. All of this. Hopefully. I'm just trying to have a look to see if there's any systems that I have star bases on that I can potentially downgrade, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, these three are very, very much trying to keep the peace. Very, very much trying to keep the peace throughout everything. 7. Okay, yeah. When we get to 50,000 unity, we should be able to take on another tradition without worrying about keeping some unity around. So yeah, this is very much, this does seem to be us against the galaxy. As we can see, all the ones in grey are in a federation. Then we've got the pink, which are Minimar Specialist Industries, and their vassals. Yeah, basically the only three that aren't, well, excluding the fallen empires. And who are you guys here? Huh. Ah, okay, you're one of the Maraud empires. Okay, ignoring the fallen empires and the Marauders, there's only 3 who are independent, and they are basically our empire and the 2 empires that we are allied with / have a defensive pact with. So that's not going to be fun for us. Okay, so you've constructed this science nexus, and we need a new technology. Ancient macro batteries. I think I'll go fleet command limit just in case that's the one that's holding us back from getting an increase in our naval capacity. Aww. Look at that. Baby's first fleet. The baby's first little fleet. How cute. Yeah, we'll obviously be able to take this. So what, I was going to say what planet do you have, but that doesn't actually mean anything, but it looks like you're on an Arctic world. Obviously, habitat and such doesn't matter because robots 200% habitability, but it is just nice to check and see what we potentially have as an additional planet in our empire. Really don't know what I'm going to do about MSI though, because that's not the right one. Oh, silicon, right. I was going to say that's not the right people. So unfortunately, if we were to declare war, we'd have more than a few people on their side, and yeah, no one would really. So Raxicodium Prime is pathetic compared to us, and then the Jonan Sentient. So is there anything I can do to... Ah. Interesting. Okay, so... I probably wouldn't go for this. Okay, yeah, no, they're definitely not going to go for that. Slightly unfortunate. Okay, I can't ask you guys. Because you are under the Jonan Sentience, that would explain that. So why you've closed your borders to me just now, I don't quite understand. Yeah, I think not 100% sure how interesting this is going to continue to be. I was going to merge these 2 fleets together. So it's like 20,84. Yep. So 62 ship, 12,000. And take this tradition. That leaves us with, yep, 5,000 GP just in case. Oh, okay. Right, just as I was about to say, I'm not quite sure how interesting this is going to be, but the Holy Zukan Confederacy has stopped guaranteeing the independence of Minimar Specialist Industries. So, what does that mean for us? So, a migration treaty, research agreement, commercial pact, non-aggression, overlord. Okay, so prospectum and protectorate. So the silicone are pathetic, and you are pathetic, and then you yourselves are equivalent to us. Right. Now the question is, do I jump in right now? The question is, do I jump in right now, considering how everything is? We could buy some alloys and reinforce a few more fleets. So apparently this one. So Corvette, Cruiser and Battleship. Corvette, Cruiser, Battleship. Yeah, I probably actually want to merge the Stream and the Dark Abyss. So merge those two together. And then, okay, so that's only 10,000 now. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. So all of you guys, if we move you all up there, then obviously just have a quick look at the fleet manager, because it should be 2016, 8 and 4. They are. And then of course also there's our Titan. Do any of the have command center, crew quarters, fleet academy, transit hub, listening post, resource silo? Okay, so the answer is no. None of them here have a Titan or Colossal / Titan assembly yard. So let's do one of those, and then the Colossal. Where should I put that one? Let's have a look at this. Crew quarters, fleet academy, transit hub and a command center. Okay, yep, I'll replace that one. And get a Colossal assembly yard just in case. Just in case. And then obviously we have down here Titan assembly yard. Resource silo, listening post. Transit hub, off-world trading company. This one potentially. There's another Titan assembly yard, so we could put a Colossal one here. And then potentially like Titan and Titan, just so we have those, because the Colossal are going to take a lot of resources to be able to actually successfully build them. Okay, so I was going to say the price of these are reducing, but I've just realised we're not actually selling that. How's the dark matter doing? Fine. Add
Science division report success.
3 volatile motes, 1 exotic gas, and 5 rare crystals. Let's just see where that brings us. Right, okay, so we've got a star-based module, Ancient Rampart. Fortifying our starbase to ensure its survivability. That could be interesting. Defense platform cap +2. Habitability modification. So, Great Penal Colony, I don't want to do that, but it keeps on popping up. So it's telling me that it's something that we are limited by. So 0-point reactor, 26 months. And we'll just wait here for the advanced habitat to finish researching, because that will be 2 months.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Okay, who is that then? Oh, they're not going to tell us. Must not be anything too interesting then. Quite possibly either the velour here or perhaps the space amoeba over here. Okay, I was just wondering what that noise was, but that's someone's built a
Complete.
mega station somewhere.
Science division reports success.
And what do we have here? So obviously synth leaders. Monthly unity from hyper relays. I actually passed over that one. I didn't see that. I did not actually see that one. Okay, so what do we want here? So there's a trade hub and a shipyard, or 2 shipyards I should say. Okay, so trade hub collection, we don't really want to worry about that one. Anchorage, no. Let's do another gun battery in Hangar Bay, then crew quarters and fleet academy, and we can go for, like I said, a Titan assembly yard. Want a command center. Defense grid supercomputer, yes, because that's probably going to be a choke point for us. And then we said here another Titan assembly yard. And then this one was going to be a Colossus, or the other way around, I can't 100% remember. But it doesn't matter the exact way, so long as we've obviously got Titan and Colossus up here, Titan and Colossus down here. Won't matter too much. How are we doing on alloys? Not great. So unfortunately, we probably actually want to sell a few of those just to bump up our energy resources, because that is taking a toll. Okay, that looks better, and we're still making 130 alloys a month, so it's not like that's too bad. And how is... Okay, yeah, still looks like... Yep, so that is fine. So woohoo. Okay, yep, there's the payment you requested. Goodbye. We won't be able to deal with that for too much longer. Hello, who are you? Shattered Wing. I don't think I've seen you around before. Obviously, there's going to be new empires popping in and out of existence just because of the way... Oh. Right, okay, I guess you guys took down the L cluster, or the threat in the L cluster pretty well, I should say. Probably not gone too badly for you. That's probably actually not been too bad for you. So the main thing that I want to do here for the Minimar Specialist Industries, just go back to them again. So declare war, end threat, payback, humiliate, impose ideology, or make a tributary. I am really tempted to actually do the make tributary option just for payback. Like, just for genuine payback. Have them under us, and then they will have to deal with all of what they have put us under. They've still got 5 years. Or with these guys, they are loyal. Yeah, they also think we're genocidal. I'm making someone else's payback origin story. I am. But don't worry. After 10 years, they'll be integrated into my empire. After 10 years, they'll be integrated, so there won't be anything for them to worry about. Ah, yes. Yes, I've just remembered what I was going to do. So if we give you a Titan and you a Titan, how many can we actually have in our empire? Okay, we can only have 2. It's a bit of a shame. Yep, 2 Titans and 1 Juggernaut. The England strategy. I'm not sure if I should be offended. I'm not sure if I should be offended with that. Oh goodness. Okay, I don't think there's any other ships that I want to put in there. Yeah, 14,000. We're still going to need 10,000 alloys. And given how the market is for those, it's not going to be anytime soon. So I think probably actually I'm going to focus on trying to get some armor in. The best defense is a good offense, but if you can't hit hard enough, it's always good to make sure you've got protection. So if we did take Minimar Specialist Industries as a vassal, I'm presuming the Cyban administration and the Silicon Corps would also become a vassal under us. I'm presuming that you can't really have a vassal under a vassal. Ecological adaptation. I'm just going to get the fleet command limit back again, just in case. So this one is repeal minor economic sanctions. Okay, Misharin is up. They've broken 100,000 now. They have broken 100,000 power. Got just a few different active modifiers at the moment. Sell more food. Sell more food because we are still almost at the cap. Minerals has actually jumped back up a decent amount. I cannot believe just how much alloys are increasing by. And just being nosy. Okay, it doesn't really look like we want to buy anyone off the slave market to populate some of our own worlds. Bit of a shame. Okay. Ah, there we go. Right. I was just thinking, it's like, okay, I've never actually used orbital habitats before. How do I upgrade them? Is it a decision? Yes, it is. But we do need to build a few slot or districts before we can use that, which is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. So I'll build that, and I will build a hydroponics farm as well. So we've got both of these more or less the same, just in terms of what they have and what we have as capacity. Speaking of that, I'll build up a habitation district as well. So trade district for energy, hydroponics farm for obviously food, and habitation district. Ah, wait, that doesn't do electricity, does it? I keep on forgetting that. No, not that one, a leisure district. There we go. Because these places do not create their own energy. These places do not create their own energy. I keep on forgetting about that. Okay. If I go 6,000, so 4,700 is for that one. So do we need for these? Oh, only 2,300. Okay. So if I click reinforce on here, why did that just do that? Okay, I don't quite know why the river just came back into existence, but it has. So I'll disband that one because that's not what I wanted. That was not what I wanted. So thankfully, the Dark Abyss is being reinforced, and we shouldn't have too much to worry about. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Yeah, the Zucan Confederacy is now guaranteeing the independence of Minimar Specialist Industries, but I wasn't sure I wanted to potentially go to war against them anyway. Let's actually see if we can steal something of interest. So subterfuge and technology. Yep, let's just see if we can get anything from them. And do we have... Yes, we do. So we'll do a steal technology from you as well, unfortunately. Oh no, their encryption is trivial relative to our code breaking, so we can do that as well. It's just obviously going to be... We're going to have to wait again for... Yeah, we're just going to have to wait again for these guys to stop. Although they are... They're distance away. Who are you at war? Oh. The Bilnock Allied Nations is embroiled in civil war, pitting the organic Bilnock government against the intelligence that metastasized in their systems known as the Synthoan Link. Oh dear. We've got the machine uprising. Okay, so what I was going to do here was a smear campaign. No available assets. Their encryption is pedestrian relative to our code breaking. So we'll start that one, and maybe it'll kind of break a few of their a new branch office on Etan Stella Prime. So long as it is not a criminal one, it's a criminal one. Great. I really despise it when you guys do. I really despise when you do that.
Construction complete.
Okay, so edicts. Oh, apparently I had quite a lot of these still going on. Whoops. Okay.
Construction complete.
So networked dominant.
Science division reports a new breakthrough.
Networked amenity. Okay, so what do we have here? Sight beyond sight. Microdosing on drill. Yeah, and nego stability again. The population rulers are not favourable. There's, yep, very low faction approval. So internal strength foundation, I swear, yes. Okay, so can I promote faction? Good. So unfortunately we do have quite a load of 164 pops there. I'm not too happy with us. So let me actually just have a look. So stratified society, extra national authority. And yeah, I'm gonna promote that faction and just see how it goes. See if I can balance out the stability. Not 100% sure it will be that successful, but I can always try, of course. And technology. Jump drives. Okay. I think the answer to that is going to be a resounding yes. I think the answer to that is going to be a resounding yes. Okay, reinforced. There we go. We've got our Titan being built. It's going to take almost 4 years. That's going to take almost 4 years, but... Okay, League of Ruined Provinces, Alien Megastructure, that is fine. Just want to have a look to see what you've got here. So obviously jump drives and the like. Kinetic artillery and advanced strike craft. I think that is all good. I mean, I am not great when it comes to understanding and realizing the specifics of fleet combat in the game. I tend to just use the same approach I do in Crusader Kings, which is bigger number, better opportunities. Okay, Holy Zuckuran, Confederacy. Okay, yep, operation difficulty. Can't risk it. Cannot risk it, especially when it's odds of 5 to 1, then it's just going to lead to panicked operatives. Gonna, yep, reverse engineering. So a bunch of society research again. Which, realistically speaking, is not going to be that bad. Because like, we are getting, obviously, a bunch from all the stored research. So base, like for this one, 616 to 911. Whereas this is 511 to 1356. So not bad, and it does mean that we are getting quite a few of these through, though unfortunately paranoid. Okay, research speed minus 5%, that's not too bad. And obviously research speed plus 10%. I think that might actually be... Yeah, so it is balanced out. So you are plus 5 on research speed. Admittedly not great, and I'd prefer to have like that little bit extra, but we have what we have. And speaking of, we'll just wait for that one to finish up. Any moment now. Any moment now, game. There we go. Okay, nope. So this is still not necessarily going the way I want it to go. However, we do have a starbase capacity plus 1. So that does mean I can come over here and start building up a station in this section where we are bordering the Misharan Trading Consortium. So we can start reinforcing that one. Oh, speaking of forcing, yep, let's upgrade that one. Okay, so Misharan Trading Consortium, a recent drop. Operation Steel Technology has been put on hold. Yeah, just dispose of those operatives. I'll upgrade the coast as well, just while we've got that running. Oh, I completely forgot to upgrade you. Oops, completely forgot to upgrade you. I think we're good on trade. So let's
reports enemy contact.
over here. Ah, okay, we've let's see, do we not have... Ah, requires a citadel upgrade, that would be why. And of course we've got pirates down here. So I'm just gonna whip up a quick little fleet. Obviously that might take a bit longer to come through because it's going to be waiting on alloy. Again, let's just go back to the market. Okay, the price has crashed out. Okay, the price has completely crashed out there. Just buy up. No, just a few. I think food prices also crashed out. Oh yeah, yep, that's definitely crashed out there. Toys, okay, most of these are staying okay, it's just some of them are a little bit. Okay, 4 cruisers should be enough. They are, just get up, yeah. They are worth 750 each, I think. So obviously that's just gonna trickle through. So I think okay, never mind. I think the starbase here took care of it for me. Never mind. Back to business as usual. Back to business as usual. Okay, you can go back and assist research there, being as the threat has now gone. Still unstable because, yeah, I think even though there's loads and loads of jobs here, people are not happy on this one for whatever reason. Okay, so we are going to actually need some amenities here. But, well, if someone would take a duelist job, that would be useful. So I think, where is it? Distribute luxury goods, just to get a bit of population immigration here. Because at least for this one, it seems to be that we've gotten a few more people in. Stability's at 74% because of high happiness. So crime is also a thing because of this annoyance. Very, very much an annoyance. So let me just see, is there? Yes. There is a governor that is tough on crime. Okay, so flak artillery. Fine, I guess. Fine, I guess. But the good news is most of these seem to be trickling along pretty well. Getting a nice mix of technologies that are relatively quick to get done and some which take a bit longer, but they're all decently progressing, I should say.
Report success.
So, oh, flak artillery. Okay, right, that's right down there. Habitat world. Okay, resource megastructure restoration. I don't even remember if we have a megastructure. I don't even remember if we have a megastructure, but I'm still going for that. Because resource storage capacity plus 20,000. Yes, please. Yes, please. Because that will massively increase the amount that we're able to keep here. And also, maybe, hopefully, mean that we can get a couple more options in for things like bumping up our alloy production. Because if we're not needing to sell things so much. Okay, you've now declared us rivals. Is fine, but I'm a little bit annoyed. That I missed the opportunity to potentially go to war. Okay, that was a governor. Okay, one who wasn't actually employed in a job, so that doesn't matter too much for us. Okay, how long is it going to take for you to complete your upgrade? Oh no, because we needed alloys, didn't we? Yes. There's a science nexus. So hopefully we're getting the megastructure restoration. So hopefully we'll get something in there that will enable us to start building up our own megastructures. Because if I'm honest, I am wanting that sensor array that just allows you to see the entire galaxy. So I think that will be at least a little bit useful. I will say that that will be just at least a little bit useful. Okay, what are you building here? You're building a Titan. You are building an upgrade, and we are upgrading ships here. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, once again, low stability because people are not happy here at all. Like, gee, I wonder why. 42 months for that. So, yeah, 10 housing, 5 jobs, 2 amenities, which will start bumping up once we get people into more different jobs. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything I can particularly do for them. Not for the moment. Oh, additional building. Nothing I overly want for the moment, really. I suppose the only thing I can do is chuck on alloy foundations to planets that don't really have them. Not you. And then just hope that we're going to have the mineral production to be able to keep this up. Okay, so obviously just having a look to see which ones of these are mining worlds. So that's interesting. Housing 6. Amenities plus 10, but I don't need to worry about that. Obviously, a couple of mining stations there and there. Got some. So, what can I potentially do here? So, Galactic Stock Exchange. Human goods into Unity, amenities, trade value. Ministry of Production. That could be interesting. We could get one of those up. So 15% output. Obviously, Research Institute, Research Labs. Synthetic Crystal Plants, Temple. Those could be quite good. I think I'll put up an industrial district on both of these. Okay, so I have done it so that we do have, or at least for the first level, one of each of these. It has been upgraded there. Probably just need to wait for that Titan to finish building. So Voldorp Station is... I'm not even sure because I can't see it. Ah, there it is. Right there. So decently close. Oh, on, you need to be upgraded. Actually, so do you. Probably because we got that new neutronium armor. So that needs to be worked on. Gosh. I so concentrating on the game, that made me jump. Thank you for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying the streams. Shadow Ixon Maximus Tredeus. Do you mind if I call you Shadow, or do you have a different preferred name? But yes, I am playing as one of the new origins. We are doing the Payback origin here, and unfortunately, despite Minimar Specialist Industries being equivalent to us, they are they do have their independence guaranteed by this empire. We did have a moment where they actually stopped guaranteeing it, but yeah, they just went back and decided to renegotiate on that one, so we missed our opportunity to potentially take war to them. Slightly unfortunately, but hey ho, I'll just have to wait for another opportunity like that to come across. Hopefully it shouldn't take us too long. Speaking of, Okay, 34 months for a new tradition. A Misharan research secured. Oh, selected lineages. Okay. Right, that's interesting. I swear I'd only done that get grain or steel technology once, but that seems to have fired twice. Interesting. I voted for and won the ban slavery resolution. Pretty sure it may have gotten MSI mad. Probably. Probably. I didn't vote against it, mainly because, let me just look by population. Other way around game. Okay, apparently we've got quite a few of you on our planet, but that was not what I wanted to look for. We have... This may have just been more efficient to just scroll down until I see them. Let me actually go by rights instead. So, yes, Olinbar are chattel slavery in our empire. So this is obviously the MSI species. And speaking of, you played as a broken Shackles empire. When you encountered the empire with Payback origin, they immediately requested a defense pact even before setting up an embassy. Oh. Yeah, they must have been really annoyed to do that. They must have been really annoyed to agree to that. Or even think about asking that. Okay, how are you guys doing? Oh, you've got all your fleets back, unfortunately. And you are just equivalent. So, declare war. Okay, can't actually do that because we don't really have any claims or anything on them. A shame. Bit of a shame on that one. So I have just realised we've got about 6 months before we can start integrating these guys. And human refugees have arrived in our planet. They probably wanted that we banned against MSI. Yeah, I've had the opposite thing. So the Broken Shackles Empire in my galaxy contacted me and basically said, like, yeah, we don't really or have any aggression against MSI, but if you happen to go to war against them, we will come and back you up. How much that is actually going to work when like 80% of the galaxy is in a federation and the federation does not like us is going to be interesting. So, okay, it's not you guys. It's not you guys either. As I can never 100% remember. I think they're around here somewhere. Nope. Okay, I give up trying to just randomly click and find them. But yeah, we've got quite a few people around us who are not keen on us, to say the least. They're not keen on us, to say the least. Okay, Titan is almost done. 150 days. 150 days before we can get that. Then it's going to be a similar situation here, so let's just reinforce that. Get that Titan built because that's going to take forever. That is going to take forever to get through. One's built a gateway. Yeah, everyone seems to be jumping ahead of us, but this is probably where the options of the scaling opportunities is coming through.
Ships refitted.
Okay. Good for that one. I'll move you and then I'll just move you over. And honestly, this is just one of these situations where once again we need to wait 3-ish months before integration. I mean, we could go to war against you guys if you weren't, you know, in a defensive pact with us and had overwhelming fleet. So we could ask to be their vassal. So protectorate. So it would help us out. So subject conflicts. Defensive. Just trying to see if there's anything here. Nope, they don't seem to want to really do anything. Okay, that only gets it down to 957. That only gets it down to 957.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
There's our jump drives. Finally. Finally, we get our jump drives. Now, I think energy credits from jobs, because we are wavering a little bit on that. Okay, stubborn. Not too bad, despite what it may seem like. And there we go, integrate subject. Will cost a total of 101 influence at a rate of 5 per month and will take 20 months. There we go. So we are now integrating these guys. That means that also this planet will flip to being under our control rather than being part of a different empire. And hopefully that gives us a bit of an advantage. Or at the very least gives us one more planet that we can work with. Okay, right. Okay, Michelle and Machine Uprising, so we did get pretty much everyone jumping in on that war. And then the Federal Autonomous Powers Federal Buffer Zone creation against the Run Okon Remnant. So I have no idea what you're doing there. But the other one that's against these guys... But I have to say that is a very, very pretty avatar. That is a very, very pretty avatar. Okay, so that is you guys. Okay. I'm almost tempted. I am almost tempted to say, hey, you know what? I'm on your side. Like, let's join up. You know what? Form non-aggression pact. I'm just going to be the empire that allies with all the machine intelligences, aren't I? Obviously, don't want to guarantee independence, but establish embassy. Obviously, I don't think these guys are going to be around for too much longer. Civics do you have? Okay, rock breakers, extra minerals, and rapid replicator. Okay, fair enough. 5 colonies. And there we go. Yeah, I'm just going to end up allying with... Oh, yeah, there they go. There they go. Allying with all of the machine intelligences. Okay, yeah, subject integration is doing us -5. Excuse me a moment, my chair is very, very creaky at the moment. Working the creaks out of it. Okay, another gateway. People are getting quite, or they are getting quite eager with all of those. Decisions. Ah, there we go, upgrade habitat. So 25 influence and 1,000 alloys. And will take 2 years. So change size to 6. for the moment, I think we're fine. I reinforce that fleet as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get a few ships. Oh, okay. Apparently you've got more cruisers and battleships than you should actually have. Okay, right. So we're going to have to wait for a moment for that one to settle through. Otherwise, how is that? Going 0%. Okay, yeah, that has not really done much. We did get a roll of 7 there, but yeah, that's not going to do anything. So do I rush and hope that I manage to take out MSI before... Oh, that was the wrong... Okay, Crime Syndicate now controls a significant portion of the trade. Yeah, I really do not like it when criminal industries set up branches on your planets, because that happens. And that is just an annoyance to me. Okay, so volatile motes, but we are getting plenty of those. That's no worry. And upgrade these ones that we can. Just double check that there's not any other ones that we can do the same with. Upgrade that and upgrade that. Could I actually get another alloy, not alloy, mineral thing if I wanted? Because I swear there's 2 different types, but no. Okay, not on that planet. Definitely. Okay, that war has ended. Yeah, this one, yeah, you guys are just gonna get completely destroyed. Yeah, you've already lost at least one other system that I can see. Yeah. Just really not sure what to do. If I stop that, can I? Yes. Okay, so we want to transfer off 1 battleship and 4 cruisers. Okay. Expand that one. And then we want to come over here, so 4 cruisers. 3 and 4. There we go. Disband this one, and then put the Admiral back on that one. Then this one should be getting all of those frigates. Yep, that does look like it. Good. Okay, Independent Tribunal. Armageddon and indiscriminate bombing stances and using any Colossus weapon in a global pacifier are banned. Diplomatic weak from fleet power minus 60%. We're already opposing it, but I don't think it matters. But there's a bunch of people that are in violation of it, including Misharan Trading Consortium. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Oh, hang on, I just saw non-aggression treaty has broken. No, not the right thing. No, not the right empire. I clicked on that one without realizing it. The Misharan Rebel. What are you good at? So government and sabotage. Okay, someone becoming materialist. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can spark a diplomatic incident. So unfortunately we don't have the one with the correct manipulation operation, so we'll just have to do that one without an asset. But maybe things might go our way, but we'll just obviously have to see if they do. Okay, yeah, and we are seriously low on minerals, so probably add that in. Don't have an option to... Yeah, we don't have an option to do a mining situation there. So we would have to find a few alternative methods and do that, other than buying it all. Okay, we're still capped at the 65,000 for the resources. How is our research going? 22 months, well, 21 for the starbase capacity, 30 months for the resource storage and megastructure restoration. Energy credits for jobs is going to take 63 months. So that's still going to be a while away for us. Yeah, I am seriously wondering if I should just try and go for it. Just try and declare war on them, subjugate them. Because how many... Okay, what is our maximum infiltration level? 80. Okay, you know what? I'm going to spark a diplomatic incident here as well. Just to get that one done. Try and see if I can seed dissident throughout the galaxy. Whether that will actually do anything is another matter. But you have... So Minimar Specialist Industries, so one sector there, one sector there. I guess the other thing is if we'd be able to do all of this, or if we would need to obviously do a jump drive assault. Because we can go in here. We could go in here and obviously attack them, but MSI itself would be quite tricky to navigate through. Okay, research agreement. So not quite what we want, but keep an eye on that because they are... So them are top. Okay, we do not have... Okay. Not someone who's particularly... Jonan's sentience entered into a defensive pact with the Holy Zukan Confederacy. Interesting. Yeah, I get the feeling we are going to be the only ones, like, working against all of these people soon enough. Hey, Hagus 4. Let's see what you guys have. Okay, a load of things. So generator districts, mining districts, agricultural districts. You have a dust cavern with a maximum moat harvesting, max gas extraction well, and mining districts. Bad, not bad. I'll do you a favour and I'll clear out all of this junk here. Upgrade this building. And then I will repair that one for ya. Isn't it nice jumping into an empire that's far more advanced than yours? Yeah, like I thought, an Arctic world, size 22, so pretty decent, all things considered. Very, very good, all things considered. I was going to say, why do we have... No, guys, no. I've got far better fleets than that. I've got far better fleets than that. So I will disband that one. And then what else do we need here? So 13 ships for 2,500. So we're almost there. We are almost there. I didn't quite hear what that one was, but I'm sure we'll be able to see it in due course. So we do have 4 people here now. Unfortunately, happiness is still pretty low. Okay, enough unity to adopt a new tradition. Again, we'll wait until we have a buffer of 5,000. People are not liking us in this galaxy at the moment. Well, I say at this moment. The more I think about it, the more I am tempted to just go for it and hope against everything that they are going to be a lot weaker or not able to actually get across in time, because they are obviously going to have to come through here. And even if they come down here and through the gateway, that's still going to be take quite a while for them to manage and navigate through. I actually upgrade that and then can wait. Oh, council election. Okay, nope, not any of us again. Unfortunately, not any of us again. Change council size to 2. I will oppose. Appeal moderate. Resanction. I might as well. Not that it's probably going to do anything for us. So situation log victory. And we are 25th. Okay. Yep. So we're not going to win this anytime soon unless we manage to get the Misharin completely destroyed. Slash, okay, I want to downgrade that one, because that's put us over our starbase limit. And I want to keep it for this one up here, if at all possible. So how is our technology doing? 11 months for the new starbase. So yeah, once again, more or less just in a holding pattern as we go through all of this. So as I did before last week, I think it was, I did take the game offline and play forwards a bit more, so we avoided most of this just waiting around, waiting for things to happen. And we obviously jumped back in with the fallen empires declaring war on a bunch of people. So I think, yep, we've got enough to reinforce all of these. Yes, we do. So we'll do that. That will give us a bunch of the corvettes. And then we can move it across here. We'll have our second Titan. So that might do a few things. We'll go to war against Minimar Specialist Industries. Hope against hope that we manage to do a bunch of things. A bunch of damage for them. Oh, I've just never noticed that they had the permanent employment, the posthumous employment center, monthly organic pop assembly. All assembled pops will have the zombie trait. Oh dear. I suppose that's one way to make sure you've always got a workforce to employ. It's one way to make sure. Okay, so yep, you are still upgrading. Fine, the recovered asset is already waiting there. And you are there. Okay. That looked good to me. There we go. So new council, same as the old one, honestly. New tradition. So all latent psionic species will unlock their full psionic potential. Allow psionic assimilation of other species. So yes, there we go. The Great Awakening.
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
So that's just confirming that all of our people are now are psionic, rather than waiting for a bunch of things and just seeing. Why have we got a bunch of undesirables? Okay, apparently we are purging a bunch of robots. We don't want to be doing that. Okay, resident servitude, undesirables, no. No. So apparently displacement, living standards, okay, right, because they are... okay, right, so we've got displacement. Expelled from our nation over time, left to find refuge again outside our borders. I didn't think that through properly. They have no place in our empire, so they are being basically worked elsewhere. Okay, so managed to tarnish relations. Okay, so Democratic Krish Alliance. That was not who I wanted it to be, unfortunately. Yeah, it's these guys, the ones that have the L gate. Annoying. Do you have any other territory? Oh yeah, you're up here as well. I'm quite surprised that you're actually managing to still stay around. I would have thought you would have been... Oh. I was about to say, I thought you would have been crushed long before now. I select to zoom over to their section, zoom out to the galactic view, and they've got one territory left. That explains it. Okay, and we will move you across here. A new branch office. Yeah, of course. Because why would you do anything else? You still are registering as equivalent to us. I think the question is, do I actually put a starbase there or do I put a starbase here? It's tempting. Honestly, it's tempting to put it here. So I think I will do that actually. Okay, so Misharan Trading Consortium. They operate resounding success. One of their envoys to the galactic community was being paid to represent the Galactic Mass Driver Association, an organization diametrically opposed to Misharan interests. Their diplomatic standing is weakened as a result. Okay. Doesn't sound like that was particularly useful for us. Does not sound like that was particularly useful to us, but oh well. It'll be what it'll be. Okay. Buy more of those, sell more of those. We definitely need to balance things out at some point. Especially seeing as we are apparently running into major debts. Okay, so you are focused on mining. And, okay, what else would we potentially need then? Okay, consumer goods into... I could probably remove that. Honestly, do I just want to disable these? I think I will have to, unfortunately. So disable, yeah. Because it's just using up way too many of our minerals, and we really cannot afford to keep on buying those. There's our new starbase capacity. Okay, I guess the Xenomorph army is still in the game. Seeing as you were saying about, or one of the people earlier, Blue Cornflower, was saying about this, that they actually removed the Xenomorph army. No, looks like it is still in the game. So damage 5 to 10, morale damage 10 to 20, collateral damage 500%, health 400%, not affected by morale damage. Ravenous hordes of bioengineered horrors made up of little more than teeth, claws, and an instinctive urge to kill. A cadre of scientists monitor and supervise the raging swarms as best they can, from hardened bunkers behind the front. I'm going to go for that. Yep, I'm definitely going to go for that one. We are now 110 or 111 minerals in the positive, so let's reduce the amount we're buying down to 120. Obviously, the amount of alloys we are also selling has gone down. Yeah, that market has just crashed out, so we might as well cancel that. Food, the goods, all of those. Oh my goodness. Okay, the rare crystals have really crashed out as well. So cancel, cancel, cancel. And so the dark matter, let's sell 2 more and just see if that bumps us back up. Okay, so one of our governors is now corrupt. Let's see who that is. Is it one of the ones who's actually employed? Yes, it is. Okay, you are getting demoted then. Getting demoted. Okay, Deneb Prime, make that a new sector. Okay, no problem, Basil. Hope you enjoyed the stream and hope you have a good rest of your day. And yes, I did go psychic. Not for any major reason, I just kind of... We got a few psychic people into the Empire and I thought, yeah, why not? Okay, you have declared war. Is this annexation attempt? Okay, so it's these two that are technically supposed to be our allies. And then how are we on here? Yeah, okay, that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to go for this and hope against anything that we'll be able to start taking territory before. Wonder, could I actually move you guys up here? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it, at least not right at the moment. Okay, yep. So I'm just going to have to risk it. I am just going to have to risk it. Okay. So... Oh, we can make them a tributary with Payback. Yes, okay, so declare war.
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
There we go.
Free. Repeat, weapons free.
And just let one day pass. There we go. Okay, so 35,000. A station has... Wait for the game to load in. 16,000. Okay, this may be a bad choice. This may be a bad decision. But what is the point in doing strategy games if you are not going to make a bad decision? Okay, the Synthoan link has been destroyed. That was the machine uprising. Slightly disappointing. Okay, Ocheron 4 was that one of ours? I don't think so. Hello. Okay, no, that was definitely not one of ours. Or Chawan. Let me just take a moment. See. Okay, it doesn't look like they're in here yet.
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
Doesn't look like they're in here yet. Well, I think whatever happens, we're going to be wrapping up the stream on this war.
Construction complete.
Regardless of what actually happens. You got 45,000 fleet power there.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And then 60,000 up here. Okay. For some reason you are skittering away. The only thing I can think of is that you're potentially coming down here. That's about all I can think of. Oh no, 10,000. Let's say, is that you coming back? No, it is you heading out. Okay, and apparently friendly fleets here of wind provinces. I don't know why you're friendly. And no sadness, you love watching Stellaris. Well, fair enough. I just hope that some of the decisions I make aren't causing too much pain to some people. Okay, I might as well get that flak artillery and just wrap that up. Okay, you two are, or three I should say, are indeed moving over. Okay. So yeah, pretty much declared war, and I'm just hoping against hope that I'm going to be able to take on these guys before they manage to get their friends and reinforcements down. So far. Okay, yeah, I think we are well in the clear here. Let's just keep an eye out, see where you are going. Okay, apparently that was actually a good time because they're also at war with the progenitors here, though they still are in fleet power inferior to ours. Yeah, there they all are. That was probably actually very unintentionally good timing. Okay, so is there a way we can get over here? There is. Okay, so there is a way we can get over, and then we do need some armies. That is not the right thing. So we do need some armies, so we want to recruit. Okay, so I think these are still the best ones, and then we've got our transport fleets, which are, gosh, all the way down there. So let's do initiate a jump. Or can I not actually do that? Yeah, a jump to selected, because it's not quite. Oh, that is annoying. It's not in the rain. Or not in rain. So how about I move you over here, and maybe that might be in or close enough. A strategic. That's interesting. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Okay, no, I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to come over here and start bombarding the planet, especially seeing as we need to see how much or what the army has here. 310. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. I think we'll be good on that. And just check our bombarding. Not quite sure where you're intending to go, but
Tracking spaceborne life form.
if you are heading right, that could be an issue. That could be an issue there. That's 80,000 fleet power. Oh my goodness. Okay, a solar storm here. And my computer is not liking that at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, ouch. My computer is not liking that at all. Okay, if these guys are coming down through here. If those guys are coming down through here, that's 1,800. That's not going to do anything. That is not going to do anything. Okay, is that both of you? It is. So let's initiate a jump. So 10 days to jump. And obviously, it's like ship weapons damage and sublight speed minus 50% for 200 days. But seeing as this is a transport ship, we don't need to worry about those for too much. And then I want you to come over here and land your armies. So we can control this. Of course, the other thing is I'm probably going to want to potentially have someone hang back here and just make sure nothing bad is going to
reports enemy contact.
happen. Okay, just keeping an eye on everything else and just make sure I'm not seeing any red.
Military station lost to enemy action.
Where? Oh, right there. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Do we actually have enough intel? Yes, we do have enough intel to see what they have. The corvette, frigate, battleships. Okay, so obviously neutronium armor, shields. Okay, only 3,750 hull points, however. So if we were to get something to completely bypass that, that's potentially something we can do. However,
military station lost to enemy action.
I don't think that's going to happen. So we've got shield penetration and armor penetration here, but I don't think they're going to do much damage, or at least not enough.
Military station lost to enemy action.
Although saying that, nope, there go all our defense platforms. There's a saying that, but there go all our defense platforms. But yeah, unfortunately, no, we did not.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
So, impound asset. Okay, yep, no status quo. We either prevail or we lose the chance forever. So, I think we're going to lose, unfortunately, because that is 80 or 77,000. I mean, we can, if we were to just completely bring all of our fleets back and destroy them, then we could have a chance, but that's going to probably be a big ask. Probably going to be a big ask, especially seeing as we have no idea if they've got a second big fleet hanging around.
Sword 1 Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Okay, well, that's all done there anyway. So that is our transport fleet. How long would it take us to get to here? 200 days. And unfortunately, we do not have jump drives equipped. So it's not like we can try and do a quick jump back, unfortunately. Okay, I don't know why you aren't. Okay, so Viv, Taurus, Deneb, Gunnar. Okay. Okay, so we wanted... because there's no scientists on these ships, are there? That would be why. That would be why. Okay, there we go. Now you can assist research there. And now, in a moment, you will be able to assist research there. There we go, that's better. Okay, so Iron Age is fine. You're gonna probably come back and take all of those. Okay, we did manage to bruise you at least a little. We did manage to bruise you a little, losing about 6,000 fleet power. Okay, so Senate floor. Oh, okay. Right, that is relatively close for how our empire has, or how our galaxy has been running. Okay, so unfortunately, energy credits, we are losing quite a lot. I can reduce that a little bit. See if we can sell a bit more food and consumer goods. Alloys, have those rebound. Have those come back? Nope, they have not. Nope, 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 and nope. Okay, we may be in a bit of trouble. Okay, our empire is in breach of this. So, nope, we will not submit. We are in breach of galactic law. However, we will see. Okay, so what is the thing taking up the most? Okay, and there's the incoming transmission from the psychic precursors, for lack of a better term, because I can't think of one at the moment because I'm just trying to look at all this chaos and figure out what on earth I need to do. Because we are very, very, very poor on energy. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we do have an energy nexus there. Got one here. Can I get anything? Anything that's actually going to give me energy? Doesn't look like it. Welcome to mid-game, land of all the random incidents. I know. Oh my goodness, I know. So, hang on. If I were to sell 200, no, that's not going to be enough, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it just to get some money back. The other thing is also, yes, these don't produce energy, do they? Ah, those do produce energy. And the other thing, obviously, that I could potentially do is just hammer that home. And then we have, where is it? Energy grid. And then do that, but I don't think that's going to be anywhere near enough. I do not think that is going to be anywhere near enough. Buying 100 of those is 600, so if I just completely remove that, that should help us out a little bit. Nope, that's apparently made it even worse somehow. That's made it even worse. Oh, great. Yes. Why's our naval capacity gone down? Oh, military sanctions. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. We are just going to have to deal with that for the moment, because there's nothing else we can do. Okay, move back in here. I have no idea where those fleets have gone. Okay, why is this suddenly flipped back?
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Land armies? Yeah. I have no idea why that just suddenly flipped back
Fleet
to their
action
control.
underway.
Okay, metallurgist output, yes, because at the very least... Okay, we've got fleets inbound. Okay, we're going to lose our transport fleet there. Okay, we're going to lose our transport fleet there. Who is swearing at us?
Engaging enemy station.
Yep, Equal Standing Act.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Yes, I'm... Oh, crap. Energy shortages. Is there anything here that's gonna help? Oh, I don't think there's anything here that's gonna help. There's a mega shipyard. Energy credits from jobs. Right. 50% of military ships are disbanded. Oh my lord. Okay, cut scientific investment. See if that does anything. No! No, you can sod off! You can sod off! Plus it was only 1,000 energy as well. That wasn't exactly gonna bring us right back out of our hole. That was not gonna bring us out of our debt anyway. Okay, how many volatile motes do we have? 28. So... exotic gases, let's sell 3 of those. And... rare crystals, let's sell 5 of those. I think this is honestly just gonna be just prolonging the inevitable, but hopefully we'll be able to get to a situation where we are at least not losing a bunch of stuff. But okay, we are only at minus 43 now. Only. Okay, so I'm going to bump that up and I'm going to bump this up. Because I know they are like almost rock bottom prices, but the more I can do, the more hopefully it will stave off everything. Hopefully. Okay, I just want to have a look at these and just keep an eye on where everything is. Of course, these are still relatively stable and we've got over 5,000 of them. So I'm going to bump that up to 6. And just see, because hopefully... And you know what? I was going to say, why can we not sell those? But this is living metal versus nanites. We can't actually sell the nanites. Okay, thank goodness. We're back in the positive for energy. We are having to do a fire sale on everything, essentially. But we're getting somewhere. We are thankfully getting somewhere. And we're able to claw back a couple things. Okay. Where are our fleets? They're coming up here. Okay. Open borders from them. Energy shortages. Yep, we've solved that now, thank you. Hopefully we're not going to get into a situation where this is going to resolve itself and we are just going to end up... Okay, maintain current expenditures, wait for the next month to tick over, and just see how everything is. Just keeping things stable. Plus 12. Okay, so we are still positive. Just about. Just about. Okay, upgrade the Star Fortress. And just make sure we've got another section here that we can use to defend against any ships that come through there. However, skills. I mean, thankfully we've got somewhat decent things. Do we not even... I was going to say, do we not even have a generator district up yet? And it looks like we do not. Yeah, I'm tempted to actually demolish this. Okay. So apparently you are offering your sources. So Visarian Braves, you are... Oh, over here, and yeah, you're already being attacked. Yeah, they're already raiding. So could hire mercenaries. So how much are these gonna take? So cruisers, frigates, raiders. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they're already raiding / being raided. Keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about that opportunity. Okay, partly occupied. So see if we can bombard you again and see if we can or is this actually... Huh. No, I'm so confused. I am getting so confused with all of this. Pops are declining, excessive overcrowding. That's this one.
Fleet action underway.
Okay, planet is occupied by Matok sovereignty. That's not us.
Report success.
That is not us. Okay. I think it's just things are going weird all over. I think things are just honestly going weird all over. There's the sentry array that I wanted. There is the sentry array that I wanted. It's still going to take us a while to, yeah, get things all through and sorted. How are we doing on these?
Fleet action underway.
Just double checking on all of these that the price is still staying. Same Ollie. Come on. That's not for kiddies. Just investigating stuff all over my desk. Which, if you've ever had a cat, you probably know all what that's like. Probably know all what that's like. I think my question is now 5,000. So can we go down to 300 and still keep a profit? Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. It's still going to take us a month to figure all of that. The answer is... The answer is, game. Yes, because apparently that's gotten us plus 120 somehow. That got us plus 120 somehow. And these, if we can decrease that. Who are these guys here? Black Tower Banner. I have no idea who you are. Okay. That is not going to fall to us. Okay, we are at 5% war exhaustion. And I need to keep an eye out for any other allied... or allied against us, I should say. The Numerian Mandate is embroiled in civil war, so we've got another machine uprising. Let me see if I can find where you are. Okay, I've not seen anything major pop up. Yeah, not seen anything major pop up on that one, so I'll just ignore that for the time being. Just ignore that one. Okay, so no more crime on that planet, which is a good thing. How are we doing on this one? Yep, just doing a decent amount of damage from orbital bombardments. I have no idea. Basis for the future construction of a strategic coordination center, which I have no idea what that means. And then obviously the Veil, her Gaia world. Well, they've been very sensible not to actually occupy that. They've been very sensible not to actually occupy that. So, yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's actually much here I can really do. At least not for the time being. We've obviously got our war going on. We've got these guys being attacked. We've got a machine uprising from someone. Oh, it's right there. No? No. No, you are not the machine uprising. Yeah, I have no idea where that machine uprising is, but we're obviously getting into all of the mid-game events and situations. It is a bit early, but I think I'd rather wrap things up now and start here next stream, considering it's probably going to take us a while to get through all of this. Wait. Say you're saying friendly fleets, but who are they? The League of Rin. Okay, I have a question, guys. When the hell did all of these people join the war? Did I accidentally, did I accidentally start, Galactic War 1 or something? Oops. Oops. Anyway. Okay, right, why do we not have acceptance? So demanding unoccupied planets, unoccupied systems demanding surrender. So Matar, Zir and Obsky. Okay, so yeah, it is these ones here. Didn't mean to. It's like, I was wondering, it's like, okay, why are these guys all saying that they're allied? It's like, look at it, and he's like, oh, that's the MSI flag. I wonder what's going on there. Answer? Total galactic war, apparently. Total galactic war. So, does this mean that I could potentially join your federation? No, because you've officially declared us a rival, but... You've officially declared us a rival, but you're still coming and aiding us. Okay, well there's the Vryn machine uprising. So where are you guys? Okay, so you're here. Right. Okay, right. Okay, so apparently I have started a galactic war. And I mean, a galactic war as in half the galaxy is at war with the other half. We've finally gotten ourselves out of significant energy credit debt. So it's a little bit early. Or earlier than I would normally wrap things up. But I think we're actually at a good point to finish for today. So I'll just do my usual stuff. I'll have a look to see if there is someone online that we can raid and say hello to. Oh yeah, there's loads of people today. Okay, let me have a look. So got RimWorld, Meet Your Maker, Final Fantasy IX, Metal Gear Rising, The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages, Dark Cloud or Wild Frost. me just have a look. I think the person playing Wild Frost has only just started. Let me just see and just make sure I'm not going to get his stream on mine. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, 3 minutes. So, playing Wild Frost, let me have a look at that. I don't think I've encountered that game before. Okay, it's a card game. Okay. So probably not 100% what I would really be in. So I will say, let's go and raid Magi Was Taken, who is playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. There we go. That's pronounced it correctly. Okay, so I will say thank you to everyone who's stopped by for today's stream, whether that is chatting, following, lurking, all of that good stuff, all very, very much appreciated. If you want to keep up to date on my streams and such, there is a list of my socials. So Discord and Twitter used most often. I do post notifications for upcoming information and also when I stream. Also, if you're following on Twitch and you have notifications enabled, you will also get informed when I go live with that. So let me just set up the raid. There we go. Magi Was Taken. And I'll just make sure that everything is good on my end, like it is. So I will say once again, thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I hope to see you again next time. Thursday, more Stellaris on the Galactic War. Potentially a stream on Saturday. Might be more Noita. Might be Project Zomboid. I'll just have to see how I feel. But for now, thank you very much, everyone. I will hopefully see you around. And bye-bye for now.